Strictly sequential playing and recording of notes is desirable for instruments that are designed to be used monophonically. The default instrument behaviour in Renoise and Redux allows for the use of multiple notes simultaneously, but the mono button allows you to toggle between this and being restricted to using just a single note at a time. You'll notice that upon the release of the current key, that if a previous key is still held down, then that note will not be automatically reactivated. For this to happen, the related glide function must be turned on. Any value other than off will glide the pitch between two notes without restarting any samples or re-triggering the instrument's modulation envelopes. The higher the value, the quicker the glide will be. Choosing the maximum value of GFF will cause the glide to happen instantly. The glide behaves in exactly the same way as the Gxx Effect Command, and in fact that's exactly what will be entered into the pattern editor when recording in real time. This of course means that the glide will only work with samples. The plugin and MIDI components of an instrument will be completely unaffected. Although the reactivation of held notes does occur, so it may be worth enabling the glide if you find this useful. There are a few other quirks of mono mode that you might not expect, so it's worth taking the time to point these out. First is the fact that phrases will be triggered as normal, so any simultaneous notes in the phrase editor will still be played. Next is that new notes will still obey the NNA settings for any triggered samples. So if you're expecting no overlapping effects upon a new note, but are hearing something different, then please watch the previous Note Off and NNA video for more details on that topic. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, mono mode is applied during the real-time playing and recording of notes, as well as the playback of notes from within a single note column. However, this does not prevent the instrument from being used in other note columns and tracks, where it will happily play those notes at the same time. Again, only notes in the same column will be affected by each other in mono mode during a song's playback.